Hello and welcome to our video on travel vaccinations. So what this video is sort of tips and advice based on what we were told and what we found out from our own experience, but by no means is it gospel. These sort of things differ from GP to GP and person to person, place to place. Everyone will get told different things about where they're going and what they need, etc. You'll get told that you need XYZ and ABC and 1, 2, 3 for everything, but that's not the case. It's not at all. But what you can do to find out what you do need is log on, or that's such an old person phrase to say, go on to the internet and type in Fit for Travel, which is an NHS website. So you can kind of just look at the map for where you're going and see how popular a certain disease is, or how common it is, or
whether it's trending.
Yeah, whether hashtag malaria is trending in Thailand or Vietnam or whatever.
So our trip is taking us on the Indo-China route, which is Thailand, Cambodia, Vietnam and Laos.
Yeah.
And aside from the ones that you normally get when you're a kid, say polio and tetanus, we've also had to get Hep A, Hep B and typhoid. Because we're going to Cambodia, Laos and Vietnam, we're going to need additional ones of malaria and Japanese encephalitis. It's a little bit pricey, but at the same time, if you look at the the treatment, there's no treatment for it.
There is no treatment.
What do you do when you get it?
And the symptoms are horrendous.
Horrendous.
Well, it's going to mess you up.
It could kill you.
But seriously, 1 in 3 people that aren't vaccinated die from it.
So there are 2 types of anti-malaria tablets that you can take.
Doxycycline,
also known as doxycycline,
and melanoradone,
also known as Malarone. But we've decided to go for doxycycline. You don't need a small mortgage to afford it, whereas with Malarone, it's a different story. So if you are in a place where you would need anti-malaria tablets, which we definitely recommend you take, do it now.
Rabies! So rabies is something that gets talked about quite a lot.
In certain circles.
Mainly vets. You don't really need to worry about it if you're going to be, most of the time or all of the time, within a few hours of medical attention. So in a major city or in a main popular backpacking location. And another thing about rabies jabs is they are pretty pricey, and also in no way do they make you immune to rabies. They don't even stop you from catching it. You can still catch it. All they do is provide you with the first of 2 treatments. So basically it just buys you a bit more time.
Only 50%.
Only 50%.
Who wants that?
Exactly. If you've got medical insurance, you don't really need to worry, because you're going to be covered for that first treatment when you're out there if, God forbid, anything like that did happen.
So for instance, if you fell off your skateboard and grazed your knee, probably you wouldn't let a dog lick it better for you.
As long as you keep on the ball with that sort of things, be wary of stray animals, things like that, you should be okay. It's entirely up to you what you want to do. If you want the peace of mind and don't want the risk, there's no harm getting it done. You will part with a few extra bunts here and there, but it might be worth it for the peace of mind.
It's your choice.
So we know what you're thinking. Do the jabs hurt? Well, that depends.
On how much of a pussy you are. But seriously, they don't really hurt, and if you don't like needles, like I don't, then just don't look and tell your nurse, and they'll get it done as quickly as possible without you even knowing it.
True. Here's a picture of me getting my last Japanese encephalitis jab done today. I was going to film it for you guys, but the powers that be wouldn't allow it, so a picture would have to do. So that's it. That's our tips and advice on travel vaccinations based on what we've learned and what we've done. If you do have any comments, then feel free to leave them in the comments, or get involved on the Gap Year community on gapyear.com. All the relevant links are in the description below. Also, get involved on Twitter. And all that leaves us to say is thanks for watching. Don't forget to watch our other videos for more tips and advice on travelling bits, and to see what sort of crazy antics me and him are getting up to.
Do it.
See you again. Hi, we're Saunders and Ollie, and we're going to be travelling through Southeast Asia with gapyear.com and taking you with us.
Through looking at loads of blogs, that it can be just as easy to get them when you're out there.